Hello family, friends, and YouTubers. This is going to be my first video about getting free media, and it all centers around this little beast right here. As you can see, it is a 4K Android TV streaming box. What comes in the box? You got the device itself. You can basically see that it's a small little thing, and it's got two USB ports, an HDMI port, a network cable port, and the power port. It's got a little bit of ventilation here in the back and a little bit of ventilation in the front, but to be honest with you, this thing gets a little bit warm. It's got a remote that you can use, but the better option is right underneath it, and it's got a it's a game controller made by NVIDIA, and you can see that it's a complete rip-off of the Xbox controller. And let's get right to it. I rooted my Shield last night, but you're gonna see in this video that was a little bit completely unnecessary, and I'll show you why. But it's cool that I did already. But anyway, let me put this down for a sec. This is really simple. All we're doing is connecting the HDMI cable and the power cable, and bada bing, bada boom. The only way that you can tell that this thing is on is the little green light. I don't know if that's coming through. Comes on, and then that's basically it. This thing is meant to stand up, but whatever. It's good enough. And boom, you turn on the TV. TV's supposed to be on already. Alright. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. As you can see, it's got the Android Nougat boot logo. The device connects automatically. Connecting automatically. Here's the features of the box. It has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. The Wi-Fi obviously is to connect up to your network. It automatically connected up to the Bluetooth hotspot that I'm making from my phone, and it automatically connected via Bluetooth to the controller. And you can see that with my other hand here, I can automatically navigate through the windows with the game controller. It's a sweet little thing. You can see that you've got the Play Store, and based on my regular Google logon, it's coming up with recommendations. But you can get stuff from the any apps and stuff like that from the Play Store, and it recommends stuff from the Play Store. And the other option is NVIDIA games, and I've loaded one game already, racing game. But the first thing that we want to feature is in the settings. I'm going to show you how to sideload. It's called sideloading, and you're going to want to sideload two apps, Mobdro, Terrarium TV. Well, there's another one, but we'll get to that one later. in the Play Store, you want to load Google Play, and then the first thing you want to load up is ES File Explorer. That's like a file manager for your Android, and I'm going to show you why. Because you go into settings and then into security. Where's security? There it is. Go into security, and you want to enable unknown sources. Alright, when you enable unknown sources, it'll give you a warning that you're allowing stuff off the Play Store. You click OK, and it enables it, and you go back and you go into ES File Manager, and you go over into you've already put this stuff on in your download section from the web, and you go right into let's reload Mobdro for a second. We'll get over to clicking install. Good Lord, why is this coming out so bad? Not really sure. That's coming out like crap. I don't know. So we click install, and we're allowing it to install. We click install. And just like any other Android application, it installs, and when you're done, you can click done or open. And I don't want to, I'll do a separate video on Mobdro and stuff like that, but let's show you exactly why we want to get into doing stuff like this. We open up Mobdro, and boom, you have access to all these channels. I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels from around the world and everything else like that. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of channels. But let's just pick one. I don't care. Let's get to... Oh, nope. I screwed up. It's hard to navigate and record at the same time. I should have someone else recording, but anyway, let's get right back into Mobdro, and let's go right for Spike TV. Boom. We're watching Spike TV. Completely live, completely free. Oh God, friends, get out of this as quickly as possible. Anyway, so does it work with other things? So the benefit of having an Android box. What can you do with an Android TV? Well, the first thing you can do, just like you talk to your phone, an Android phone, you can talk to your TV. Okay, Google, open 3 Doors Down. And it comes up with a list of 3 Doors Down. And if I had said play like it's supposed to, let's do that again. Okay, Google, play 3 Doors Down.
Alright, check out this 3 Doors Down station on YouTube.
Boom. Playing 3 Doors Down. Alright. So it works just like an Android phone. in that regard. You got Android apps that you can load. You got basic Netflix and everything else like that. I'll show you why you don't need Netflix, but for now, I'll show you that it works. The Netflix app works completely, and you know, you can stream whatever you want. The only reason I have Netflix is because it comes free with my whatchamacallit subscription to T-Mobile. And that's another thing that you're gonna need, okay? You're gonna need unlimited internet access to do this, because streaming uses an awful lot of data. So you're gonna need unlimited data and access to a computer to load up the programs and download them, and that's it. You're going to need a HDMI cable. You can see we are not using any cable whatsoever right now. No cable TV, no nothing. And you know, we were just watching Spike TV absolutely free. And what else does this device give you? It gives you access to, like I said, NVIDIA this device is made by NVIDIA, and NVIDIA does video games, so you have access to excellent video games because it's made by a video game company, card company. So you can play, you know, a whole library of badass titles of video games. I loaded up one, but let's not start it because it's hard to control enough as I'm streaming, as I'm recording and talking at the same time. But as you can see, this is the start of the benefits, and I'll go over each application pretty soon, but Terrarium TV is the other one that you're going to want to load up, because let's just fire it up for just a second. You're going to see that, you know, you have access to everything that's in theaters and pretty much anything, any media, pre-recorded media that you've ever wanted to watch, you're going to be able to do it. So that's enough for now. I'll go over the Mobdro and Terrarium individually pretty soon. All right. Peace.